What's up, people? It's episode 54, I think, of the Goodfellas podcast. Um, Literally waiting for Jeff and Blunt to jump in. This one should be a pretty straightforward one. We're talking about Barrios and Keith Thurman. So, me, Jeff, and Blunt, we got a lot of money on this fight. Like, there's a lot of bragging rights plus the fantasy league as well. There's four fights. There's supposed to be five. There's supposed to be eight. The wrong side fight got postponed. The Vargas versus Smith fight got postponed. There was a top rank card that got a fight that got postponed, and I think there's one more. Oh yeah, Abel Ramos versus Josecito Lopez that ended up getting postponed as well. So it was supposed to be eight fights. Right now, there's only four fights up. So you still got Chris Eubank Jr. versus Liam Williams. You got Thurman versus Barrios. Neri versus Castro, and what's the last fight on this card? Can't remember. Oh yeah, Santa Cruz versus Carvajal. So yeah, bro, you're not even in there. Oh, sorry, bro, I didn't even see you. I didn't even see you, bro. I didn't even see you. I didn't even see you, bro. I apologize, bro. It's been a long day. I apologize.
Oh shit, man! I love this crew, boy. We the hilarious, most hilarious motherfuckers in boxing,
bro.
This shit,
Nah,
man. You see my chats? You see my comments?
Yeah, I saw your comment. That's what made me put you in. StreamYard.
No, I'm talking about in our private chat. I said these dudes late like a baby mama. Period.
Bro, I've been so busy today you wouldn't even believe, bro. But I'm still here working in the trap, so you know how it goes, man.
Oh, for sure, man. I was on the grind in these boxing streets earlier, bro.
Right.
So I know that hustle is a mother.
I can see how you're doing, bro. Obviously, this is the first live we've done since you got your 1K, so obviously celebrations for that. You
Oh,
already
for sure, and they still moving, bro, because the work's still flooding, flooding the channel and shit. You know what I mean? I dropped the 1-2 on this Neri fight in the main event, so you know what I mean. We can.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm glad. Even though it's not as big as a step up for him on this channel, we got 7.5. So I mean,
yeah.
not
I'm getting there. I'll be right on his heels, man. I'm gonna run him down like a track star, baby.
I'm saying we're not. It's not such a big landmark as what you done, but obviously, well, it's a team effort, so like it's more of a collective count instead of an individual. But yeah, keeping it cracking's in the house. So shout out to you, bro. Where's the other?
That's my girl, man. Stop calling her bro.
I did not know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, that's her nickname is Kraken.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. I would actually call her beloved.
That's cool too. She family. You know what it is.
Cool. Evening, what's up? Well, shout out Conrad. Congrats on the 1K as well. Shout out to you, bro.
Appreciate it, family. I'm just working. That's all.
Salute, brothers Shane and Vlog. Shout out to you, bro. Just should be in there soon. I don't know what time he's gonna get in there. What was I gonna say? Yeah, man. There's a few good cards on the site this week. There was supposed to be more, but as you guys know, a lot of fights got cancelled, so we can only do what we can.
What's another good fight besides you don't think we could have put that Mitchell Carly Scaly that Mitchell because we ain't put a female fight on yet.
I'm not into female boxing like that, so I wouldn't know who you're referring to right now.
Bro, she just was working with Clarissa Shields in the gym. She, trying to make waves in this boxing game, and she on the card out there in Sky Sports. So, you know what I mean? And plus Clarissa on the card. So we at some point in time, I'm hoping at least we put Katie Taylor and Soriano. Let that be.
Of course, that has to go in there. If Clarissa fights Marshall, that's gonna go in there, obviously.
Okay. But just giving the ladies some props, you know what I mean? They working this weekend too, so they definitely gotta get their shine. And that's actually they're gonna fight.
They're gonna get their shine regardless because we're gonna be going live for all the fights. So I'm
Yeah,
going live for the card, so while
yeah,
they're on, we're gonna be talking about it. So
but you
if
gotta to keep everybody, because you know these female fights is also you able to bet on these fights too. So us discussing them and giving them they propers, it's just part of it's us expanding our own knowledge of the sport. You know what I'm saying? And
now
then
I get what
sharing.
you're saying. I get what you're saying. Obviously, the main topic is Thurman and Barrios, and you
Obviously,
know why there is additional interest in that fight.
I've been putting it out there. I didn't let a few folks know that there's a side bet, but I ain't gonna lie. In my particular video, I brought up a way. You know, what I mean, if you bet in boxing, man, you can bet and cover the whole landscape because Barrios might get a KO. Barrios might get a KO, bro. I'm not lying.
I was looking at Thurman and Barrios, and I was like, to me, bro, I don't know where guys are talking about this size advantage for Thurman. I didn't see it, bro.
He even admitted it. Though in the presser, he was like, "Yeah, he's a big youngster." You know what I mean? He even admitted there's a size advantage. But no, I was watching the actual the PBC joint they put on the fight hype shit. You know how they do behind the scenes, like 24/7 and shit like that. That shit was terrible. I mean, Thurman was on there talking like he was trying to hype himself up, bro. Like he was almost talking third person esque, and it just was weird. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure they did a good job with the setup. Maybe they should have let regular media ask questions because the guy, the Spanish cat that was kind of in the middle doing the narrating, his questions was terrible. And then him letting just Thurman just kind of babble the way Thurman was babbling. I'm like, are you trying to talk yourself into just getting in the ring, let alone a victory? Like, I'm confused, bro. And then
I mean, to me, bro, I don't know, man. I said that it could be a case of Father Time winning again in it, and I just feel like the closer and closer we get to the fight, not only am I more confident in the bet that I made, I'm just more confident. There's a chance that Barrios wins this fight. No, I'm not. I'm literally going like I thought I'd be getting closer towards seeing the fight the way Jeff's seeing it, but bro, I'm not gonna lie. Not only is he not got a size advantage, ring rust. The ring rust is evident. He's coming off a loss. He ain't got a knockout in 7 years. And then the way he's looking to me, bro, he's just looking old. Like he's just looking real old to me.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That dude hairline on the run back, homie. That shit backpedaling like a motherfucker, bro. So it's across the board, the landscape of how you feeling. I'm agreeing. Just the way he look. He don't look sharp. He not even he talking kind of like he backstage and he about to go watch himself fight. You see what I'm saying? Like just the way he's kind of narrating the whole. Like, bro, why are you talking like a bot? Like, bro, you were, oh, I'm ready. I know. And then he was talking about all his old fights, trying to convince himself that he won those fights. And I'm like, why are you bringing up Garcia? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about, bro? These fights, we haven't seen them fights in 5 years, bro. So you're bringing up events that have no relevancy with you coming into this fight.
Bro, and there's more chance of Thurman losing than him winning by stoppage. I'll keep it 100.
I agree with that. I can't argue with that. You know, me and you on the same side with the wager anyway. But just like I said, me doing my homework today, being in these streets and kind of paying attention to some of the work that's been out a couple days, the pressers, thing like that. It's just like, damn, I'm reading the tea leaves, and I don't think that tea gonna taste good, man. That shit ain't gonna have no sugar in it because he not looking confident at all. Just his facial expression is not looking confident. I mean. And if you looked at it just from say Barrios only there for a check and whoop-de whoop, this might be a check that's one that was good to chase. You understand what I'm saying? You actually get a victory out of it. So I'm not mad at the youngster at all, bro.
But Barrios, regardless of what people say, and they say he's coming off a loss, he's still a live dog. This is a dude who actually went and tried to beat Tank. He didn't go in there just trying to get a payday. He tried to beat Tank.
That's the difference. See, Jeff say it's a loss. It's a loss. And how he lost. Bro, technically he lost on his feet. The ref had to stop the fight. He didn't make the ref stop the fight. The ref stopped the fight because he didn't pretty much want the boy to go out there and get hit no more. But the boy was in that fight, bro. And actually, I was giving him an edge up to a certain point in that fight, and where I thought he was winning it. So just in general, bro, he ready for the smoke, man. And again, man, it might be some smoke that's real good for him because he really might enjoy this shit. Sit back, put his feet up, and look for bigger things. He might be the guy for a Broner. No, answer me this: if he wins this fight, does he get a Broner fight?
Does he get a what fight?
Get a Broner fight,
bro. I don't even see him fighting Broner because that's an easy win for Barrios, bro.
That's my
Broner
point. That's my point. If you serving up good work for PBC, would they throw him something like that after a victory? Because I
think there's more chance of him getting the loser of Spence and Ugas. If Ugas loses, I can see him fighting Ugas.
That's a good fight too. I give him an edge to win that too, even though Ugas is a little bit more solid at 147 for sure, body type, but I just don't think he has the punch variety to deal with a lot of the real Class A guys. And hopefully, Barrios can show that he's a Class A guy. I've been, you know what I'm saying, I've been on his side since his performance with Tank, even though obviously I'm rolling with the homie. You know, it is what it is. I'm a Tank fan, so I'm pulling for him. But
the problem that I have with Thurman, and this is my biggest problem with Thurman, is the fact that he's going into this fight and how can I say, he's going to be trying to do things and his body might not be able to do it anymore. And that's when it ends up being worse for you. You know, when you have a young man style that you're trying to do and like replicate things that your body used to do. Like Roy Jones, when Roy Jones was past his prime, he was trying to do what his body used to do and it just wasn't doing it.
You know what this reminds me of? You know how Pernell Whitaker's style was and how he wasn't able to be that evasive in the Tito Trinidad fight, where Trinidad missed a lot of shots, but he was also landing some very strong shots. So I get what you're saying, where you just at that crust, like you could still box, but you just missing that last little reaction time, that last little put the foot on the gas and really go forward. You missing that edge. So I get what you're saying. My thing, I'm worried about injury. You understand what I'm saying? Because like when you get a layoff like that and then you go really push yourself, you could pull a hammy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean by that. So him being older, you can see it in his hairline. So if his hairline is wearing and tearing, you're going to tell me his elbows, his knees, ankle, you know what I mean? You're going to have wear and tear, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm just hoping that he come out, you know, in half decent shape, win or lose too. Because again, look what happened to Gary, being laid off so long. And then you went so hard in camp. And look at you hurt yourself in camp, then re-hurt yourself during the match. So is it hopefully, you know what I mean, the health-wise, I hope, you know, him being and then he ain't even an OG like some of the OGs that been fighting.
Exactly.
You just had Martinez. Ain't that was that Sergio that fought? What's the old dude, 43? He just fought the other day. And he actually won too. Is it Sergio?
You're talking about my dude, bro, he fought.
Is it Lemieux or Mark? I think it was Martinez. I think it was Sergio
Martinez. Martinez.
So yeah, hopefully he comes in, is in that sort of older stage of boxing, good shape. You know what I mean? But Martinez had either.
That's what I was about to say. Opponent, bro.
Yeah, this ain't the same type of opponent.
Let me run through these comments. Conrad says, I'm slowly getting into women's boxing. I respect that. There's certain fighters that I like.
Man, we'll catch up real quick because I'm start doing some mad work showing these ladies love. So fuck Bob Arum. And yeah, I said it.
Why? What did Bob Arum do?
He just was clowning women's boxing, just like, oh, it don't got the draw. You actually have a good female fighter with a half decent name, and you sparingly put her out there. Michaela, he got that girl Michaela Smith or something like that. Michaela something. Look, tall, slender John. She got a little skill with her too. She got some handlebars, but you have the platform to give at least I say every 3 to 4 cars a ladies platform, and he's done it before, but he just don't do it enough. He did it during COVID because they actually had like a ladies card, and the girl Michaela, damn, I can't think of her name. Somebody in the chat tell me that girl Michaela's last name. Anyway, yeah, she one of top ranks, top female fighters, obviously. But anyway, like I was saying, he just was talking bad, bro, and we don't need that in boxing. You got enough going on with your lawsuit situation. Don't keep dumping mud on yourself, bro, because you know what I mean. So, like I said, man, I'm gonna just do my part. Start giving these ladies they respect. They working this weekend. You know,
Bro,
we go.
Bob Arum is so old-fashioned. His views are so old-fashioned. Like,
Yeah, he terrible, man. I mean, that's why I said, but when you got to look at what he doing as far as the socialness and news and all of that, but Top Rank is actually working. Whoever the actual matchmakers is and lawyers and them type of guys, they working. So, you know, Bob can be Bob, I guess. I don't know, but I don't respect it when you shitting on the sport, bro, because you didn't have to. You're a guy that has a platform to elevate these ladies, if anything.
facts. Thurman doesn't seem to respect Barrios, plus his inactivity and injury, all ingredients for failure. I mean, bro, that's exactly what I think. I mean, I don't think he's gonna necessarily lose, but to even say he's gonna win is a question mark right now. And then to say he's gonna win by stoppage, bro, that's even less. I mean, I agree with you, Conrad. I don't know how you be picking it on the site because you're at the top of the league right now. So you have to be careful when you make your picks.
Man, homie, this is what I wanted to say too, bro. Boxing it's the type of sport you can kind of cover your base a little bit. Like you can lean one way, especially if you the way what the sites have it where it's spread out, knockdowns, rounds, this sort of thing. I mean, try to cover your base on a fight like this. I wouldn't be mad if you put a quota on Thurman, put a quota on Barrios, and put a quota on a KO. Like, you know what I mean? Like some sort of scenario where you're guaranteed to at least get your money back and some
I
sort
mean,
of
Jeff thinks Santa Cruz is gonna lose.
thinks that Barrios gonna lose.
Santa Cruz is gonna lose.
Oh yeah, I got Santa Cruz losing too. I got Santa Cruz losing and Neary losing.
Whoa, and Barrios losing.
But I only took Neary. I only took Castro on the site. I ain't gonna lie. And I think you doing me dirty, bro. My points are looking terrible. I need a recount because you still got me on the list ranked high. But I'm like, well, if I only got these many points, how am I in this position? So I'm not sure. I don't know. I think there's a little bit of hatred that you got for me undercover. Like, damn, OG still handsome. Fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? So I think you miscount on my points, bro.
I'll give it a recount. I don't have a problem with that, bro.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you though. You know it's all love. But no, you do got me kind of like where I'm up there as far as like 15th, and I'm like, well, actually, I'm really in 18th. So typos and things like that got me thinking.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Where my points are. I shouldn't be in 16th or 17th position. I should be more down. You see what I'm saying? So that
with someone below you got more points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it to me,
I'm not gonna lie. Like it's normally supposed to be automated, but at the same time, sometimes I literally have to check over. I probably didn't check it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I think I'm doing better than that, bro. I know I've been on the right side of a lot of these picks because I've been killing G5 in the pocket. So I know I'm coming through with the proper picks. My car's been hitting.
A lot of the fights that you're beating him on, we're not putting on the site. And I told you, bro, just message me what fights should go on, and then I just put it on.
I don't talk to you as much on IG as I should, bro. So I'm gonna definitely start reaching out throughout the week when I have different ideas and shit. And you know, you still help me as far as the channel and stuff like that. So I will just start communicating more, especially with trying to keep the site updated.
Yeah, and give me some notice. Like if you got an interview, bro, don't give me the same day notice.
Bro, he hit me. No, actually, I thought Jeff told you because I had about a 3-day.
That same day. He told me that same day.
That's terrible, Jeff. Yeah, we terrible, man. For as much as we get together, we still have bad communication. So we not perfect yet, but we getting everything right for
Fact.
everybody. You feel me? So that's where it is. But as far as trying to call these fights though, bro, how you feeling about Neri, man? Talk to me. How you feeling about
Nah,
Neri?
man, I think it's a tough fight, but I'm worried about Neri at the weight. But I do think because he was a dude who relied a lot on power at 122. Now at 126, the power hasn't traveled. But I don't know if that's just because he fought Figueroa. He's fighting someone with exactly the same style. So I'm worried to a certain degree, but I still think he can pull it off. I'm 50-50 with that fight. I think Leo's gonna win though. I think
I
Leo's
called
gonna
it.
win.
I called it a 50-50 fight, and I got Castro winning because I think straight punches gonna beat them hooks. Castro, from my analyzation of his game, about 3-4 fights, just really watching the fight through, he's somebody that throws straight punches and sneaks in these uppercuts once he gets close enough. So if he can keep the proper range, he can avoid a lot of wild hooks that Neri likes to throw because he throws his hooks in combinations. He don't throw one hook at a time. He coming right back with another hook, coming right back with another hook. So to me, it's a range game. You know what I mean? Who can find that range? But if he let Neri get in too close, then you gotta look at Castro in that body. Cause Castro, he real thin in that midsection, bro. He like
But
all
so
rigid.
is Figueroa though. So was Figueroa.
But that's where Neri went wrong. In my estimation, he didn't attack Figueroa's body. I think that they peeped that and figured they gotta get close and work the body. Mention that in my
It's so
breakdown.
weird to me how they found someone who's literally got the exact same style as Figueroa. Or not exact same, but very
But
similar
body type.
style.
Yeah, body
Yeah.
type. Yeah,
Dimensions,
yeah.
the
Punch
kung fu,
straight punchers
yeah,
compared to
straight
hookers.
up and down,
Yeah.
smothering the work type fighter.
Now I don't like the head movement that I don't see in Castro. I ain't gonna lie. The fights I saw of his today, I did not see getting off that line. So if
But
Neri,
neither does Neri get off the line that well, neither.
but you can avoid straight punches easier than you can avoid hooks not being off the line. You see what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, that's a fact.
It don't take a lot to avoid a straight punch if you just kind of just tilt. But hooks, you kind of got to find your range. You got to dip in right. It's a few different. And again, the way Neri throws his hooks, shit, he don't land the first one. The second one subject to land. The third one subject to
Yeah.
land. So you got to be careful if you in that Castro corner, man.
More importantly, more because what Figueroa done real well was he made sure he came in with a high guard, so he can catch a lot of those shots as well.
I think I see that in Castro. I see he's not a guy that holds his hands real high, but if like I said, if he could keep the range distance, then he can see the hooks coming and take a step back or step in just close enough for it to go around him or something like that aspect. I don't see him side to side. I just that dipping and spinning off. He don't seem to have that sort of style with him. So I mean, defense might be out the window. It might just be who
Gunslinging,
huh?
just gunslinging.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might just be who got the proper volume and who got the proper punch. Like, it's in every fight, there's just that one punch. Like, obviously, let's take the Chisora Parker fight. It's that fucking uppercut. So, like in this fight, it could be that Castro uppercut. That's what I'm leaning on personally. I think that Neri, the way he keeps himself bent over and throws his hook so wild, he'd slip one of them uppercuts right in there and catch him. So, you know what I mean? That's what I'm banking on with my call
Conrad
leaning
says,
toward Castro.
Conrad says, I have not decided for this week yet. Fair enough. Wilson says, aha, watch your words. Shane Conrad is tied at the top of the league with yours truly. Bro, there's no tie. He's just at the top. That's all that matters. This weekend will change some things, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Impossible
Yes,
that we
sir.
all pick the same, or that's a fact. As a female listener, I would like to hear you cover women's boxing and maybe even put it on the site, put it as a pick on G5 Jeff TV site. Personally, I can't. I personally can't make that decision because I personally don't know enough about women's boxing. So someone like Blunt, who's petitioned for that, and someone like Jeff has to make that because I can't talk about something I don't know. Now, in terms of moving forward, I mean, I can't be fake. I have to talk about what I'm actually interested in. So when Baumgartner was fighting, when Clarissa Shields fights, I mean, when Katie Taylor fights Serrano, I'm going to be interested in those fights. But on a whole, I'm not going to pretend like I am interested in something that I ain't. It's like me just creating a basketball channel because it gets a lot of views, but I don't know about basketball. It's just, I have to talk about what I know.
Yeah, because you will get dunked on.
Yeah, straight up.
Who is this?
Luis Payan. He used to be in the comments regular. He's an old school. He's an old head. He's from back in the day. You should remember him when you were
Oh,
the
hold
blood.
on. Is this the cat I used to get into it with all the time?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
what's going
Yeah.
on, Playboy? Been a minute. Been a minute. No, we
Uh,
gravy,
how
man. You know, it's all love. It's all love.
how does boxing think that that's worth of being a pay-per-view? To be fair,
Let me
originally
let me let me
when the
tap in.
car,
Let me tap in, Shane. You've been bumping your gums, bro. I don't think they selling it to us on the Thurman Barrios pay per view. Just on that alone, I think it's the overall card ratio, the balance between Fox and what's actually going to be on the pay per view. Because if you look at it, there's no real belts on the line, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the fights are they push to be 12s just to kind of sell the card. You know, there's eliminator stuff and all of that. So I think it's the range of the card, the names. You got both. Ramos is on there. You know what I mean? And they're in title S situation. So I think it's that aspect. So I mean, it ain't no $80 is $80. So if you don't pay for it, I'm not mad at anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you do, salute to you. You know what I mean? I know I'm gonna try to get it in.
personally, bro, like I feel like when the card was originally announced, when you had Josecito on the card versus Ramos, that would have been a good fight. And then also, not to mention the fact that Leo Santa Cruz is coming off a pay-per-view, Thurman's coming off a pay-per-view, Barrios is coming off a pay-per-view. To keep paying these dudes, you're gonna need they're gonna need to be on pay-per-view, bro. Like they just come off pay-per-view headliners. Barrios came off a pay-per-view headliner, Thurman did, and so did Santa Cruz. So I guess that's the only way you're gonna make this card work. Now, in terms of it being $80, I don't necessarily agree because we saw PBC change the price point for Ortiz and Martin. So I feel
But
like they could have
but
changed the price point for
but
this.
hold up. But to defend that price point, they also didn't give you the rundown. I think it was
No,
about 4 fights on that card. So you gotta
no,
be. Go
I
ahead.
get that. I get that. I get that. And it's just what either way you want it because sometimes people want pay-per-views where there has to be a household name on the card. Some people want pay-per-views if they're getting a whole night of entertainment. So this is obviously the latter, where you're getting a whole night of entertainment. So it works both ways. To me, I prefer cards like this because at least if the main event doesn't do well, then I get entertaining fights on the undercard. Like there's so many times when a main event is built up to be something so amazing and it was trash and the undercard was trash as well, but you still paid for the fight. So I'd rather have a good undercard than anything. I'd try to get my lady into boxing too. Yeah, try. Taylor Serrano about to be a great fight. Personally, I don't know, man. I just feel like that's a lot of hype behind it. I don't know how great it's gonna be, but we will see. As
I
far as
mean,
women's
first of all,
boxing, then
hold on, Shane. The first thing that sells in boxing is styles. That's what they tell you all the time. Styles make fights. You have an amateur S style, superior boxer in Taylor, and you got a power puncher in Soriano. Styles make fights, bro.
bro,
This is
every time I
Canelo.
watch,
This is Canelo playing.
I've never seen Serrano fight before. I've seen Taylor
Man,
fight, and
Serrano got like 30 something knockouts, bro.
every time I've seen Taylor fight, I've been unimpressed. It's just been so sloppy. Like there's been no. It's just been so messy
You
and
know what
sloppy.
they said with her? The last 2 to 3 fights, she's fighting down to the competition because you're not sparked by the person across the ring, which can happen in boxing. We've seen that. We could say that Shakur Stevenson did that against Nakataya. He kind of fought a little bit down to the competition instead of, blasting him out of there and, figuring out that dude is not on his level. You know what I'm saying? But he fought intelligently. He didn't get caught up with nothing tricky. So I'm not mad at the performance in general, but you do have them where technically you're fighting down to the person across from you. But this being a super fight, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta kind of give Taylor like the idea that, maybe this might be the one to really get her out the slump, so to speak.
I'm gonna watch the fight, bro, but I'm not excited about it. I'm gonna watch it.
That's on pay-per-view. That's gonna be pay-per-view. I'm sure
Bro,
Sky.
that's gonna be pay-per-view for you guys, definitely not for me.
Oh, y'all, what y'all getting all that stuff free over there?
The Zone.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but I thought Sky had something to do with this shit too. No. Fight TV. That's right. He worked with Fight TV. So yeah, I guess he turned.
Who works with Fight TV?
The boy Paul. That's Soriano manager. That's our promoter.
Fair enough.
So yeah, he doing his 1-2 in the boxing streets. I'm gonna step back on the outside and talk for right now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let him do his managerial thing and keep my 2 cents out of it.
Could be the one where Taylor loses. I assume so. I mean, if this fight is built up to be so big as it is, it should be a close competitive fight. I got Taylor for decision. Serrano has a massive chance, though. I hear you. Shout out to the #1 grinder. The brothers, good evening and chat. Lots of fights this weekend, definitely. What do you make of Eubank Williams? Seeing some people who I really respect pick Williams. I don't know.
Let me say this, bro. You cannot pick a guy who's telling you I'm coming into the fight fighting dirty. So I think the win-loss thing is out the window, bro. This is just, you kind of gotta sit back and enjoy the entertainment. You feel what I'm saying?
Did he say he's gonna fight dirty?
That is exactly what the boy Williams said. He's like, man, you better come in and expect every dirty trick in the book because I don't like you. Gotta respect that. And there's part of boxing, the forearms, the pulling down on the neck, that sort of stuff.
Problem is he's got no defense. And we saw what can happen when he gets overwhelmed with punches against Andrade. He got dropped real early in that fight and hurt real early in that fight. So Eubank can do the exact same.
Nah, that's what I'm trying. See, I'm judging Eubank, and I seen he was in tough with Yildirim. And I'm just saying, Yildirim is not the highest class of boxer.
He knocked him out in 3 rounds, though.
Bro, he was in tough early. He was in tough early, bro. You got to admit that. Yildirim was tried the toe-to-toe route instead of boxing, and which he did against Canelo. He boxed a little bit and extended the fight. He tried to outman Eubanks too early, and he proved that Eubanks could be pushed back because Eubanks got pushed back in that fight.
I'll say this. If Eubank can't establish like ring generalship early and get Williams going in reverse, he's gonna have a long night because he don't have a back foot game. So
he been working with Roy though, so I think he got a sidestep game. I think he developed in that sidestep, shoot that right hand down the pipe, sidestep, shoot that right hand down the pipe.
This is the fight we're about to see, because if he don't have it, we're gonna find out in this fight.
I mean, well, you already know that Liam is on foot on the gas, coming forward, hands up high, probably give up a lot of body shots. So if Eubanks not taking advantage of that, that might be the factor which makes this fight go the distance. You got to empty that gas tank on a guy that just got the foot on the gas. You hit him up in there, hit them elbows, hit that rib, hit that liver. Shit, I wouldn't care. But I think Eubanks cannot go into this fight like I'm just going 1-2, back off, throw a combination, back off. You're going to lose the fight to me that way if you get pressed the whole fight. So at some point, you're going to have to push this guy back. Even if it's physically, push him back. Throw you 1-2, push him back, throw you 1-2. Make the ref stop it. It's going to be a dirty type of fight that way to me.
Serrano has 30 KOs out of 42 wins.
That's what impressive. I was telling my dude. she got handlebars. So to me, the
Amanda's going to
styles.
beat up Katie Taylor. I hate saying that. Fair enough.
I mean, bro, you don't like I was saying, Tobe, you kind of gotta give the Katie Taylor that thing of you remember Sugar Ray Leonard and Hagler? Sugar Ray looked outstanding in that fight. Why? Because Hagler was across the ring. Just saying. You might get that in Taylor.
Amanda hits hard. It seems that way. Taylor has nice technique. She just doesn't commit too much, as sometimes she slaps a bit more than punches, bro. When I saw her, all I saw was slapping. That's all I saw, bro. Open fist punches, no turning over the knuckles, no weight distribution from transitioning through her body, nothing. It literally was just open fist swinging from side to side, bro. I don't really find that entertaining.
And again, we not gonna smother these females. We gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. All stars have down fights. Her being a female and her never really having killer power, you're gonna admit she's not really gonna try to kill everybody. If she knows herself, I'm gonna throw as hard as I can. I ain't gonna hurt this bitch. I'm subject to hurt my hand. She's probably not gonna throw that way. But if you up the levels, you up the stage, you up the ante, you may get that reckless Taylor.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just telling you it's difficult for me to watch. That's all I'm telling you, bro. I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
you gonna watch it though.
No,
And
I
we
mean,
probably gonna lie for that shit.
no, I mean generally, like
Yeah, I
I
get you.
don't like watching. Like there's certain fighters that I just don't like. My favorite fighters are all fighters who punch correctly, who all display a certain level of skill. Like I look at fighters and watch them and go, okay, that is something that I wanna like replicate. Like I want to be able to like see and try and imitate. That is, I don't like slappy punches. I don't really like cat fights. It's not really my style of boxing. And men do it as well. There's many men fighters who open fight with open fists, and I don't really like their fighting style. There's a lot of fighters who fight with their face. I don't like their fighting style. Like it's just the way it is, bro.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you.
What's going on with Shakur and Valdez? I thought the fight was set for April 30th, but now I'm seeing Shakur tell him sign the contract. I don't know what's going on with that. Those are the facts where I just believe it when I see it, bro.
Personally, I just think it's about money. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you're Valdez, you're not gonna go down without there being a cost. So you gotta think that, bro. You figure that. You know what I mean? And then when you're Valdez and you can see this dude has other options that he could possibly take, then you might sit back and see if you could just hold on to your strap that way. You feel me? So it's different moves that these boxers make behind the scenes. Should he sign a contract? I would. You talking history? You talking unification? Come on, bro. And it's gonna be a bag. I'm sure it's gonna be a decent bag, best bag you made thus far. But you could probably make a decent bag without the risk too. So, dude, probably weighing them options. You know, you roll with Canelo and them. You know how they move over there, bro. So, I mean, they ain't rushing out to no sharks and swimming with the sharks like that. You see what
Facts.
happened when they sent him out there the last time.
Literally. Conrad Boxing, salute the number one grada, shout out to you. And Will, peace to my family, shout out to you. Second Ezra, shout out to you, bro. Taylor fights that amateur style, scoring points. I don't even think he fights like an amateur to me, but I guess you guys have seen him more than me.
I do believe she's a younger fighter, so she might be able to get her leg game up. Don't take nothing but some good conditioning. You know what I mean? Good road work to get them legs back. She might be in there sticking and moving and shoe shining. Could be a decent fight, bro. I'm just
I
not going
mean,
to knock
when I
it that
saw her,
bad.
she that's the best way to put it, bro. It was shoe shining at its finest, bro. I should have bought my Sunday church shoes, bro.
Again,
Literally, shoe
if you're
shining
going
at
up
its
against a
finest.
fight, if you're going up against a banger, that is what you expect on the opposite side. So I think it'll be judged fairly. They're not going to expect Katie Taylor to go in there and go toe to toe. You're going to expect Katie Taylor to box, get hers off, get out the way, give her defensive credit if she's able to show that. We don't know if she got any Whitaker in her, if she got any Purnell and any Money Mayweather in her. We don't know. We'll find out. I personally think she's gonna get knocked the fuck out, but I'm hoping for a good fight. That's just my personal opinion. I think old girl just never really liked her because I remember her talking about this fight from like over a year ago. So I think this is, then she got her own sort of thing going on with Jake Paul, him being able to put her on the big stage this last year and a half or so. So she really feeling like a big dog. She might go out there and dog walk goddamn Katie Taylor in her backyard too. So
exactly. Not exciting, but effective. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, see, it can be effective.
Will be different when she meets someone who can punch hard. I don't know if it will be different. That's an assumption.
No, I get what Conrad's saying. No, it will be different, bro. You know what I mean? If you're not throwing nothing, you can ask PHP this. He knows this. If I can't keep you off me, then it's inevitable. You know what I'm saying?
The hell is PHP?
Pillow hands plant.
Bro, I don't need that dude. Him being feather fisted or having pillow hands is not even my problem with this dude. My problem is the dude literally asks for validation from Canelo in the ring in the 10th round, bro. That's just the worst thing I've ever seen in a boxing ring.
When you know you have pillow hands, you want to ask that dude, did he feel anything throughout the fight? That's what you're trying to figure out.
Bro, I ain't trying to figure that out, bro. This dude slapped me in the front.
I get you, bro. We know what it is. We men's. But, tasting it, man, that calamari and, you know what I mean? That goddamn caviar, he was out there. So he probably...
At the end of the day, bro, this dude slapped you in front of your wife.
Man, I think anybody could slap him in front of that lady he got. She you know what I mean? I doubt if you... You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna be feeling too bad for you. They might be like, well, why you ain't slap her? You know what I'm saying? She probably said something smart. I don't know. I'm just clowning. Don't let me get to talking too bad about them plants. Nah, he probably, like I said, bro, he got the softest hands. And to me, if Katie Taylor is not willing to really sit down on something throughout that fight, yeah, she's gonna get walked down, bro. She's gonna definitely get walked down.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen neither of their styles enough to even make a judgment. I'll probably just be watching the fight on the fly, trying to get entertained. I hope I'm entertained because I'll be watching it.
This is why we need Jeff in here, because Shane is terrible. What other fight you was trying to talk about?
I mean, personally, we spoke about the Eubank Williams fight. What do you think about the Leo Santa Cruz fight?
Phone booth. I think I edged Carbajal power-wise. I just edged him power-wise, but defensively, Cruz better mover. I think he's better on the feet. So Cruz can stay out of some danger. Yeah, he might can win, let some volume off and slide out. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't never been the heaviest puncher, but he's a volume guy, and that wins judges over easily. So
definitely,
he just don't want to stay there for too much in return, because the bull punch from the shoulders. The tall guy, Carbajal, he a shoulder puncher. Like, he throwing straight down the pipe, and he throwing hard 1-2. So I don't know. He might be able to slip a little body shot in there and hurt this bull, because with the weight issues, you going all the way back down. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. We have to see how this one work out, but I think it's definitely going to be CompuBox tested. You know what I'm saying? Defense out the window, but
I think there's more defense out the window for the Castro fight than it, because Leo sometimes does try to use lateral movement.
But so does Neary, though. Neary he kind of moves. Like, he can move forward to get to you, or he can kind of step back, let you fall into a lot of those hooks. So Neary, to me, is a mover too. That's why I said in my preview, like I felt like Castro had to be the one to set the range and keep that range for the fight.
I get you. I definitely get you. I mean, nah, I mean, I'm still kind of 50-50. How did you pick your fights?
Safely. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was trying to pick safe. I did go with Thurman. I'm not gonna lie. Only
What,
upset
by
that I
KO?
picked, huh?
By
On
KO?
our site. On our site. I'm
Yeah,
calling.
what did you pick?
Yeah, I picked. That's what I'm about to tell you. I picked Thurman. I picked
How? How?
points. He ain't getting no fucking KO. Like, stop it. I'll say that he's the bigger name. So future wise, because you got to look at this as a political fight. You understand what I'm saying? This is a political fight. They putting Thurman out there to see if he still got any sort of clout, that sort of thing. So politically, if he does good enough, yeah, they'll give him the fight. Like if the numbers look good enough and he's not getting bruised, like if he getting bloody and bruised, I don't think you could just give him the fight like that because he ain't never had no power and he's never really been a damaging guy. Who he ain't swelled nobody up like that. He get his shit off, but I ain't never seen him cut people, bust noses, cut eyes, that sort of thing. So
Right.
I think he has to definitely he can get it based on the political landscape, but he got to look good doing it. Meaning probably be defensive minded, stay out of danger, get off. So shout out to YSM Sports Media. We're gonna see if he got a back foot game in this one for sure.
Right.
But
That's a fact.
I got him by decision because I just think that's gonna be a grind. The boy Williams, he just tough as a rusty nail, and Eubanks ain't to me don't seem to be a killer like that. But if you don't like a dude, you may go after him. But I think also he still got fight smart. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna be a grind. That's going the distance. Like I said, I got Leo Santa Cruz by decision. Even though I do like Harbajal, and I'm betting him on the sites. So y'all see my picks up on IG. Tap in with me. Boxing, the #1 ST vlog on Instagram. I put up all the little picks that I be doing for boxing and everything. So y'all can tap in and see if y'all want to follow me on that side. But on the site though, like I said, Leo. Who else do we have on there?
Castro and Neri.
Yeah, I took Castro on the upset. And I know we had somebody else.
That's it. That's the 4.
We only had the 3 fights?
4.
Who was the other one? That's what I'm about to. That's what I'm asking.
Barrios versus Thurman. Oh, Leo Santa Cruz.
Leo, I said Santa Cruz.
Eubank Jr.
Who?
Eubank Jr.
Let me look it up, man, because your ass is
Well, I
already.
just told you the 4 fights, bro.
Nah, I'm still off with you, man. We missing one fight.
Eubank Jr., Neri, Barrios, and Santa Cruz.
There you go. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Eubanks. I keep overlooking that one. Yeah, I got Eubanks on by decision, man. So yeah, Eubanks by decision, Thurman by decision, Cruz by decision, Castro by KO.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't made my picks yet. I'm inclined. I'm gonna go Thurman points. I'm gonna go Santa Cruz points. Eubank, I don't know how he's gonna win. I don't know that yet. Castro, I'm going Neri, but I don't know. I'm not even sure if I'm going Neri yet. Those last 2 fights, I don't know yet. I'm literally on the ropes right now. I don't know. I'm definitely going Eubank. I just don't know how.
Oh, so Eubanks, you don't know how, and Neri, you just don't have a lean.
I don't know if Neri's gonna win or lose. I don't know. After I don't know.
Yeah, see, with me, I feel you on the Eubanks, John. I just don't know. And you gotta look at it this way. When you don't like a guy, sometimes you just want to beat him up. So you know what I mean? That could be it too. Like you probably don't want to stop him. And Eubanks ain't been hella busy, so he might actually need the rounds.
That's a fact.
Might enjoy it too.
The problem is with someone like Williams, you don't want to give them rounds because they will be on your neck the whole fight. Like
No,
the quicker you can get
I
rid
meant
of them,
that
the better.
if the foot if it's good on the other side, like he might if he's good, if he could box from the outside, get his power off, keep Williams from
Yeah,
rushing in.
I don't know if he can do that because Andrade couldn't, and his back foot game isn't as good as Andrade's.
I mean, Andrade also didn't really sit down after the knockdown either. He actually
That's true.
started backing up more after he got the knockdown. So
That's true.
just I didn't understand that, but you know, maybe they was working on rounds. Maybe they wanted to see conditioning or something. But I don't understand how you start going backwards after you just dropped this dude. I was confused.
That's not the first time I've seen that from Andrade as well. Like when he gets a knockdown, he's kind of like he takes his foot off the gas. I don't know if it's a case of he doesn't want to take risks or he wants to get rounds. I don't know what it is, or I don't know what it is, but I can't see you back making that same mistake.
Yeah. I mean, it's still some good fights on that card though, bro. Like just in general, you got some cats that's gonna get some shine because a lot of the card is actually on Fox One. It was this other dude, Keith. I think his name Keith Hunter. It's this dude I was trying to get some eye candy on, get some eye test on. Where he at? Let me hit this event. Yeah, light heavy, I believe. Let me see. Come on, man. My shit running slow. Yeah, Keith Hunter going up against Jose Silveira Carrillo, super light. Keith 13-1. The other cat 10-6. But he coming off 2 straight wins, so you never know. I just want to see the boy, see what he look like, because I've been hearing his name on some of these lower card promotions and shit, like seeing his name. But I've been like, where's his pick at? And now he on the main card right here. So he was one of the guys that wasn't even getting shine on the lower card promotions, but now he getting shine on a major card like this. He must have been working good on them undercards. And now your
Yeah,
ass
man.
big stage. And then I want to see Ryan Carl, Omar Suarez. That's a good fight. Suarez need to bounce back.
I even see that fight. I even see that fight on the card.
Yeah, it's Ryan Carl's the boy that Barrios knocked out like a year ago.
And no,
Like,
I know who you're talking about. I didn't see it on the card.
and
Is
Omar
there a top
Suarez
rank
coming
card
off the
on this
loss.
week? Is there a top rank card this week?
No, this ain't top rank. This all PBC.
Nah, I know this is PBC. I'm saying,
No,
is there a top
I
rank?
don't think it's a top rank card this week. I think it's just Dezan, Sky, and PBC.
Oh yeah, what do you guys think about? I mean, obviously, the main event got cancelled, but who came in to replace Rangvasai? What's that dude's name? Who came in to replace him?
Man, what card is that?
The zone card.
Oh shit! See, I ain't even hit the zone up this week. I was just
The main
really
event, all 3 main events have been cancelled because it was supposed to be Liam Smith, Beefy versus Vargas. That got cancelled or pushed back or whatever.
They putting that on Soriano and them undercard. I was
Yeah,
just L Dub.
and
Shout out
then
to L Dub the plug.
and then it was Rangvasai that was supposed to be on the main event. He got pulled out. Now it's Kurakesh or whatever, however you pronounce his
It
name.
was a dude. This is actually history. Old boy's supposed to be coming up from like 108 or something. So
Wow, that's
it's
crazy.
kind of like a 2 division jump. So it's actually history if the fight is still being set. But I think I know you talking about. You know I'm terrible with the names, but when you keep saying the Rangvasai joint, yeah, I think this could be a shot at history. But oh yeah, they do got some canceled. They ain't got nothing going on today. I can't get no update. We will have his medicine. Oh, what's Caradius and
I'm pretty
Rodriguez?
sure
How
that's
you
not how
say
you
this dude
pronounce it.
name? Caracas?
That's something
Cadres?
Karakesh, or I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Cadrius. I don't know how you pronounce that shit either, but yeah, that might be a good one though. That's for the WBC super light flyweight title, so that might be a good one. And then you know what I mean.
Wait, what? It's for the what title?
The WBC World Super Flyweight title.
Let me think. If I'm correct, is that not the belt that Isn't that the belt that Estrada has?
Yep,
Estrada
it could
versus
be. Yeah, because
Chocolatito.
didn't Chocolatito just pull out? Whoever
Um,
had the belt just pulled out.
Estrada got COVID, but
Yeah.
Estrada had the WBC strap and Chocolatito had WBA. I'm pretty sure that's Estrada's strap.
Well, it says for the title, so maybe maybe it's like an interim thing, and
Maybe,
they just advertising it as if it's the actual title. You know how they
maybe
do.
no, maybe he lost his belt. Maybe he lost his belt because he didn't fight his mandatory or something, or maybe because he pulled out or something. I don't know.
I gotta get better with the lower rankings and staying up on the news. Shout out to L Dub. He one of the guys that I gotta
Yeah, I mean,
definitely pay a
obviously,
little bit more attention to.
I know because that's what 112, 115 pounds, sorry, 115 pounds. So that's the weight below a new weight.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I mean it's a solid weight class though, and all them dudes in that range just been working the last few years. So
yeah, I mean,
big
we had
shout out to all
Chocolatito
of them.
versus Strada. That was a good fight. Chocolatito versus Strada. That was a good fight.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
then there's a new guy called Ioka. You ever heard about him?
Mm-mm. Where you
Japanese
from,
fighter. He's a
Japan?
good fighter. Yeah, good fighter.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Ivy's got the WBO or IBF strap. I think it's WBO if I'm correct.
Yeah, but I ain't even know Dezan had a card on too, man. I'm gonna have to why we
No,
ain't put that
bro,
fight in?
Beefy was supposed to be headlining this card. This was supposed to be Beefy's card. They just didn't want to cancel the show, so they just moved that main event, and then they made Rung Vasai headlining. But then Rung Vasai got COVID as well. That's what I'm saying. There's been so much fights that's been cancelled from that we were supposed to put on.
Mm. Oh, the fights that we were gonna put on got canceled.
Yeah.
Card 8 to 10 fights. Yeah, like we intended originally.
Yeah, because there was what your boys Abel Ramos versus Osasito. That fight ain't happening right now.
Man. Hey,
Yeah,
let me put the tinfoil kufi on right now. Your boy was on with Sean Porter doing a live with Ugas and them. He talking about he back at 147. He's screaming for Thurman Garcia too. He's saying obviously Thurman get ready to fight. I got something lined up. I think Josecito Lopez pulled out of that fight with my boy so he could get this fight with Garcia. I don't know nothing. I got my tip
I mean,
on.
it's not beyond the realms of possibility. I mean, I can see that happening, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I can see that happening because
Yeah,
no disrespect to Ramos, but I'm assuming that
bigger
Garcia will
check.
be a bigger payday.
That's the same. That's the same thing I said. Tap into the channel, man. You get a lot of breaking news on Boxing First Vlog. So tap in with me. I put that out there the other day, and they retweeted it and all kind of shit. So I'm trying to get my own little uppercut in this game and be first on the news. So I think that's dirty
Who
pool
retweeted
though.
it? Who retweeted it?
Ray Jackson, couple this Spivak guy tapped in, like they was asking, well, who you know, how you know? I was like, man, I just got the tenfold kufi on. I don't know nothing. I'm just as soon as I heard him say it, I'm like, well, who would you come back against? You need a steam name, but you don't need super stiff competition. This dude's a 20-year vet, been showing good in his last 3 fights. Just busy enough that if Garcia beat him, it's like beating a Granados or something like that. You see what I'm saying? So,
Maybe even better than beating the Granados, to be honest.
man, that dude is a saber-toothed tiger, my dude. He long in the tooth, homie. So I can't give you a lot of credit for beating an elder statesman. No
But look what he
disrespect.
done against Thurman.
Huh?
Look what he done against Thurman.
No, but that was from how many years ago, bro? So
Yeah, I
big,
know.
so big shout out to him for being on the good foot. No doubt about it. But Garcia is a better puncher and a bigger puncher than Thurman is. He just couldn't get
But
off on Thurman. because he allowed them to move.
Caleb, Toby says Caleb Plant. Yeah, that dude was a bit weird asking Canelo for that. I feel like it's gonna be surreal to see Thurman actually boxing in the ring. All I've been seeing him is in a suit for 3 years. Facts. Like I can't actually visualize. 1 second. Jeff, finally, bro. Jesus Christ, what type of timing is this?
Bro, if you don't say that stuff off camera and trying to put me out in public in front of the world and shit.
Jeff had lost his sub card, so he had to go back get his card for the sub. You know how it is.
Bro. Jeff is just the worst when it comes to timing, bro.
No, bro, he just busy in the beehive.
No, I'm joking.
Shane done took 2 shots and I ain't been in here 2 minutes.
I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
Big shout out to VP Shane, man. Boxing First Vlog, G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. You know what I'm saying? Congrats on the 1,000. I don't have a bottle with me, but I will be cracking it open a little later on tonight.
That's what's up.
Big shout out. What we on? What we doing?
Oh man,
going through the comments, Jeff. I literally have to pull up. I was waiting for you, so I have to pull up.
Okay. All right, Shane. Where we at? Just let me know where we at in the comments, and I got it.
1 second, bro. We are at
what you got? You got work tomorrow?
You me?
Yeah.
I gotta catch a train, bro. Like early in the morning.
Ooh.
I'm literally I'm not even in London right now.
Oh wow, you in undisclosed locations like me.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, just tell me where we at and then get your rest, bro.
I'm literally trying to find it right now.
Hold on, before you leave. Give me 30 seconds. Okay, before you leave, I got a proposition for the both of y'all. I got a proposition. Why are you shaking your head? No, you don't even know what I'm getting ready to ask
you. Thank you very much, bro. You already know the answer. Go on.
Y'all just gonna say no off the rip?
Go on. Ask
y'all gonna say no off the rip?
Ask it.
All right, listen. After I came from out the lab in my lab coat, I am willing to buy out of this bet for $35 a piece. 35 smackaroos right now for both of y'all. Y'all let me buy out of this bet. Hold on. We got time. So y'all ain't gotta answer that this minute. I just wanted to put that out.
You know why that's so funny? Because in my mind I'm thinking, me and Jeff are never so far off when it comes to thinking about fight. And then me and Blunt never agree with each other. So I'm thinking, am I the one that's in the wrong here? Then I actually saw them at the press conference. I'm thinking, okay, Thurman's looking real old. Thurman's looking real small. He's looking real weak. I'm like, hell no, Thurman is winning this fight by stoppage.
But you know what, though? That's not even the reason why I'm saying that. Like, I actually did homework on Barrios before the Tank fight.
Yeah.
Like, before the Tank fight. And there's certain things technically that he does that I think he's gonna get to 12. I'm gonna get into it. But there's some technical stuff.
My answer for that, bro, is
give it some thought, yo. You got a train ride. Holla at me after the train ride, yo.
I'll give it some thought because in my mind I'm thinking,
you know what? Listen. I'll raise it to 40. 40 a pop. 40 a pop.
Bro, let me
go ahead, think about that. I'll talk to you
tomorrow. I'll shout you definitely out. Emails coming out tomorrow about the fantasy league, so just reminders for everybody to make their predictions. It's gonna be coming late though because I gotta get some sleep when I come off this train. But yeah.
Hey man, be safe on the train ride, bro. To parts unknown, wherever you're going.
Double wrap that shit, man. Double wrap it.
Yeah. Put some peppermint oil on that, bro.
Peanut butter on that shit, baby.
Yeah, keep it wrapped up. All right, Shane. All
right, family.
Hey man, big shout out to VP Shane, man. Mr. 1,001K, Mr. 1K himself. I'm about to rename you. I thought it's about to be another one of your new nicknames, man. Mr. 1K.
Man,
Mr. 1K.
I'm trying to get to 2, baby. I don't.
Bro.
You know what though? I ain't even gonna lie, bro. My video's been so short, bro. I'm still actually behind a little bit in one category, and it's the actual watch time. And because they was like anything that averages under 3 to 4 minutes, they's like people gonna watch it, but once they get the gist of what you say, they're gonna slide out the door.
Right. That's a gradual thing. That's a gradual thing. Let me get these comments real quick. Real Stokes, man. Like, I can't actually visualize short hair Thurman in the ring. Yeah, I'm so used to that ponytail swinging when he get hit. Like, that's I hear you. Carolyn Dubois making her debut on a Eubank card. She's my age and in your city, Shane. You trying to link me with her or what? Shane ain't gonna link you with nothing. Shane greedy.
Born hater.
Yeah, Shane is a born hater, yo. Like he is not gonna line you up. Well, you have a better chance of me lining you up with her through the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good look. That's good look. I would check that fight out. That's on Dezan, or is that gonna be on the Sky card?
That's on the Eubank card. Eubank and
that's gonna be on Sky Sports there.
Yeah.
I need a link for that shit.
Well, holla at the plug. You know the plug probably got it. The plug probably got it, man. We got a crazy weekend. We got a crazy weekend of fights, man. Like it's gonna be absolutely crazy. You know the fight that I like, yo. I like the replacement for Abel Ramos, man. I like Santa Maria. He been in there with a couple of dogs. That's gonna be a good fight for Ramos. Only the thing is Ramos should get through the fight because he's just bigger. You know what I mean? He's just bigger. But Santa Maria is tough. Very, very, very tough. Man, you seen a couple of his fights, right?
I was calling that dude San Martino. I ain't know what that dude's name was, bro. Man, y'all know I'm terrible.
He said San Martino. Yo.
But the homie gonna walk him backwards, man. It's gonna be easy. Cake work.
Nah, trust me, bro. It ain't gonna be cake work. He probably gonna win the fight, but it is not gonna be cake work, bro.
I mean, he needs the same dude anyway, though. He need the rounds. They like the rounds. He not a dude that's like, I got him going for the stop.
But you know who Santa Maria's been in the ring with, right?
Who?
He's far from a cupcake.
All right, at 14 fights, bro, you can't been in that deep.
He been in with tougher competition than Ramos in 14 fights.
Oh, you was tripping. This man didn't fought for a world title,
bro. Do you know who name Abel Ramos? What top 3 opponents? Top 3. They're not gonna be.
They got 30 some odd fights, so
they're not gonna be Santa Maria's top 3.
All right,
I guarantee you that.
Hold on.
Yo, he said, Will Stokes laughing at us, man, laughing at me. Said, big up, Jeff. Welcome in, man. Will Stokes, man. Appreciate you jumping on, good brother.
This is his show. Let me see. Hold on. Who you talking about? This
Will Stokes says San Martino.
The dude been in against Omar Figueroa, Ugas. He been in against Brian Peralta. He been in against Francisco Santana. He been in against
okay, you can stop right there. It's close. It's close.
He been in against Burner.
Hold on.
How you say that?
The plug in here. LW, the plug in the building, man. What's going on, bro? He said Abel's top 3 is Ugas, Regis, and Baranchik. That's true. And Sam, I was getting ready to call him San Martino too. Santa Maria, his top 3 is Paul Kroll, Michael Fox, and Devin Alexander.
That is terrible. That is terrible.
No, hey, bro, for 14 fights, that's good competition, bro. For 14
bro,
fights.
That Michael Fox is cool.
Hold on. Hold on. Bro. Santa Maria's resume is better than Ryan Garcia's resume right now, bro.
Okay, now there, I would, man, hands down, I would not even argue with you. I'll just get up from the table before I argue with you.
Okay,
but here, I can't lean your way on this one because
No. Abel, no, I was joking around. Abel got the better top 3, but for a guy with 14 fights, he's been in there with some dogs. He's been in there with some dogs.
Marquise Taylor, pretty nice, and he won that fight too.
Yeah,
that's not gonna be no. That one. No, he got a draw out of that one.
Yeah, that's not gonna be no cakewalk for Ramos. That's not gonna be no cakewalk. He should win, but it's not
my dude. He the bigger guy.
But that's the only reason. That's the only reason, bro. That's the only reason.
Crow was the bigger guy.
No, he wasn't.
Crow ain't the bigger welterweight.
No, bigger. No, he won 47. He natural 147.
No, okay.
Natural 147. No, he's for a guy with 14 fights, man. He got a nice little stack of bodies on there.
I ain't gonna argue his resume. I
respect that joint is good. That joint what's that? Was it what 54? It's a 54, right?
No, this one at 47, baby.
It's a 47. Oh well, you know what? Okay, well he in for a fight then. He in for a fight, bro. Okay. He in for a fight. I might have to check I know you interviewed him and all that. I might have to check the odds on this one. I don't know.
Man, I'm rolling Abel all day. I'm rolling Ramos.
I don't know.
What I don't like is they wait to the last second to put the extended
I don't like that
slip out. Like, bro, you got to put in a nice parlay. You got to wait to the last minute. And I'm not betting each fight because I'm not no professional gambler. I'm a layman's better. So.
I got to talk to you off camera too, man, because it was some business stuff that got to get handled, man. And one of the sites that we were looking at is not available in the home state, and neither it's not available in yours either. So yeah, we're gonna have to talk off camera about that. Will Stokes said, big ups to the plug. Will Stokes said, Jeff, what are your thoughts on Eubank Williams, bro? Not giving too much away because I'm back to doing regular videos. So I'm gonna be dropping that tomorrow. This is going to be a fight where I'm curious about two things. Number one, how much does Eubank actually learn from Roy Jones? And number two, how good is Liam Williams offensively? We know he applies pressure. We know he's a dog. We know he could take a shot. But when is the last time you seen Liam Williams actually put paws on people? Am I lying? It's been a while since you, This is why me and Boxing First Vlog is like brothers, yo. Anybody that can smoke a blunt and drink a Capri Sun at the same time, man, that's some gangster shit, yo. Never question his gangster, man, for real, yo.
You know, I'm in the hood, many moves,
he probably got the tropical punch flavor too. You know what I'm saying? Does say Will Stokes salute. To be honest with you, Will, I don't think Liam Williams is gonna do enough offensively to win the fight. And that's the reason why I always bet against Liam Williams. He has everything but offense. Now he has everything but offense.
Let me see if you tap in when you do your work. If you think like what's the percentage of a KO in this fight? For either, I'm not saying
for Eubank and Liam Williams.
Yeah, like that to me. Like when you do your thing, I would try to get some knowledge from you on that side, so I can know what to do when I go make that move.
So are we talking betting purposes?
Yeah.
Betting purposes.
Like okay. Thing, you know what I mean?
Got you. If I had to bet it, I think Eubank gonna stop him. That's my personal opinion. I think Eubank gonna stop him. And this really depends on. I think when you spending as much time as you are with Roy Jones, you had to have learned something about setting up your shots and sitting down on your shots. Liam Williams come forward so much, he's bound to run into something. And Eubank is not going to give up the real estate like Andre did. Like he's not going to give up the real estate like that. Like he's going to meet him at that white line. You know what I'm saying? He's going to meet him at that white line. If I had to bet it, I would say Eubank by stoppage. I think he's gonna get a stoppage in this fight. I think he's gonna get a stoppage.
So you think Eubanks is stronger than Andre hit harder than Andre? Clean a buncher than Andre?
Well, the thing is, it's not even the fact that I feel that way. Any of those things when it comes down to him and Andre. The thing is, with Eubank, more than likely, when he catches Liam Williams, he's probably sitting down on his shots and he probably got weight behind it. And that's the difference between him and Andre. Andre, a lot of times when he catches guys, he's either hitting a moving target or he is the moving target. With Eubank, you ain't got to worry about that. He gonna be he gonna have 10 toes down and he probably gonna have all his weight in the shot. So those times where he had when Andre had Liam Williams in trouble and Andre kind of didn't really step on the gas, you know Eubank is gonna step on the gas. I'm not saying he's gonna get knocked out. I'm saying the referee stoppage.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know when we've seen evidence of what can happen via the route of karma.
Correct.
This bad mojo that's in the air before fights.
Correct.
With a fight where we talking about two guys that obviously don't like each other, got some sort of old school gym sort of, cross the street sort of rivalry going on or whatever.
I know the story behind that, right?
No, that's what I don't know.
Oh, can I school you real quick?
Yeah, school me.
Okay, so basically, Liam Williams, basically Eubank has a problem with because Adam Booth is training Liam Williams, if I'm not mistaken, right? So the problem is Eubank has a problem with Adam Booth because Adam Booth actually trains Eubank's, it's either his brother or his cousin. So he felt like that was a violation for him to be training Liam Williams when he trains his brother. I think it's his brother. It's Engel's brother. Okay. Yeah, I thought I had the story. I had the story almost right. So I'm gonna send you the article, bro, so you'll see it. You can actually read it yourself.
I mean, so is that his partner or something? His cousin or
yeah, matter of fact, hold on. I got it in my phone. Hold on.
He could just probably not like this dude Booth.
Yeah, they don't like each other. Like just Williams and Eubank, like they don't like each other, like at all. So I think there's gonna be some leather flying. It's definitely gonna be some leather flying.
To me, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, it's Engel. It's Engel. He said, "I'm saying it's Engel who's the trainer of Booth. The trainer, not Booth. Yeah, so it's Engel. Engel is the trainer. And it's Eubank's brother. I knew I had the story. I had the story almost right.
Okay.
Yeah, so Engel was the trainer for
Was he Williams. Already training dude before Eubanks Junior went over there?
I'm not sure. That I'm not sure of. I had to look into that.
That's what I'm saying. See, business is business. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's business, baby. But I think if actuality, I would lean him to be able to control a lot of that more because he kind of has the bigger name, kind of come from a sense of lineage. So, you know what I mean? I think he'll be able to deal with it a little bit more than maybe Williams. But at the same time, if you're Williams, that's your extra bit of energy. If you don't have the per se skill, you bring in something else in, that's a tool, that sort of grudge, that sort of, engine, so to speak.
I got a question on this fight, Will. I'm glad you brought this fight up. If you had to guess, do you think Roy Jones told Eubank Jr. first rule, we can't have senior around? Think about it. We haven't seen Eubank Senior in probably about 2 years, bro. Like literally on camera.
Now, what it was when you traveling? Remember when they linked up? What's the name? Had just kind of, started what was going on. So he kind of was already over here in a, semi lockdown state, so to speak. So maybe it was just a thing of travel per se. And then, Roy Jones, I would lean to say that could have been a thing that he asked and requested. So there's kind of no clashing of the guards, so to speak. You know what I mean?
That's what I wanted to get at.
Like,
that's exactly what I wanted to get at.
You know, and now, like, if you could be, say, like Pops Mayweather, when Unc really took over, he still played the caboose for his son. So Unc was the lead engine, and Pop still played the caboose. So I'm not sure why that didn't work out for Eubanks and them, but Senior got a big personality. So
that's the the reason I asked that is because Roy Jones, I think Eubanks Senior, I think Roy Jones is one of the guys that Eubanks Senior looks up to, like, to this day. Even back then he looked up to him. Now he looks up to him. So, like, when I actually sat and I thought about it, like, I actually recorded like my breakdown and prediction video, I was just like, damn, like, you haven't seen Senior in a long time, but I'm like, but you've seen the growth. And even though we've only seen Eubank twice, you could see the growth inside of the ring. Like, you could tell when a guy is actually applying his craft, like what he's learning inside of the ring. And I kind of feel bad for Eubank Jr. because I'm like, he should have had this, man, about 10 fights ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like, but this is what we always talk about. We always talk about these UK guys need to link up with somebody in the States. They need to come to the States and they need to get right.
At first, I thought it was more of a thing to give him more of like what. Now that just leads me into my next little topic, but more of a thing to give him some Western backing support. Just kind of get his name in the streets out here and, you know, get that going. That's what I thought it was for, along with kind of like what AJ did. You see how he came out here and did his little, you know what I mean? I'm gonna hit this block, I'm gonna hit that block, but I ain't really making no moves in these streets. I thought it was originally for that, and then we kind of went through what we went through as a world.
Yeah,
it made it rolled over, so it benefited him in the long run to me.
Yeah, I mean, you could look at it that way too. But I'm looking at it from Roy Jones' end. I'm like, if he had to pick maybe 3 or 4 people that he would take like under his wing, like exclusively, I would say probably Eubank Jr. is probably one of them guys because he's physically one of the most gifted guys in the sport. Just pure physical talent.
You know who I thought he would have matched up well and would have gave a bigger street cred or fan base to was Andre. I know Andre worked with family, but if you get that extra name in camp, that kind of boosts your steam up, gets juices going a little bit with the clamor around the team. That'll help you. It's like they kind of kept it so consolidated that they never really went to this gym and kind of was seen at that gym. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, some fighters need a hype man. Like, some fighters need a hype man. Andre, he talk a good game, but he just needed somebody to take him over the top. You know what I'm saying? If he would have linked up with somebody like a Roy or something like that, like,
it's who you know sometimes. You know what I mean?
I mean, the thing is, with Andre, thing that's crazy, he could do it all. He could do it all. He talk a good game, he back it up, he can box, he can brawl. He can fight on the inside. He can fight on the outside. Like, it's just, he can do it all. And it's just, sometimes it's just not in the cards for people to be superstars, man. Like, and I just think that's the case, you know, with him. Let me get into Will Stokes' comment real quick. Will Stokes said, have you guys been impressed or unimpressed with Eubank since the Roy Jones Jr. link? I've been impressed, but I hear a lot of people saying the opposite. So, let me take a stab at that real quick. I think people are not happy with what Eubank has done since he's been with Roy, because you got to think about it. He hasn't been active. So I think people are more upset at the fact that he's not active and they can't see what he's doing with Roy over a long period of time. So, it's, if you're not in that ring, baby, you out of sight, out of mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know Roy runs a tight ship because I know other people in that camp. You know who else is in that camp? Used to be in that camp. Asmar Wright used to be in that camp. That was with Ivan Robinson. He was in that camp. There's another guy that I noticed in that camp, and I know how Roy operates his camps. he's not the guy to be having cameras all over the place and all that other yada yada. Like he not that type dude. Like you in there working. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Will, I think this fight is gonna say a lot about Eubank and the growth that he's had with Roy Jones. What you think about that, Vlog?
If you look at the work that Roy's done, it's sporadic on social media. He's not putting out all the gym and all the sweat. He's putting out just enough to give you a taste, see that there's activity and that, you know, there's some movement in this gym. They ain't just in there bullshitting. They done, you know, in the back. So I give him that edge, and I like how you mentioned that he don't really play that, even though he's that guy. He's boxing's who would you say? Deion Sanders. You know what I mean?
Correct. Yeah, that's a great comparison, bro.
But he's not that way as a trainer, which I think is very smart.
Right.
Because you don't want to put too much info out on your folks anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For sure. What's another topic you wanted to touch on, bro?
Oh, I wanted to talk about your boy Zoo making his first appearance over here, and then young Nikita making his pro debut. So the Fighting Zoo family, shout out to all the Aussies. Crocodile Dundee, tell you, mate. You understand what I'm talking about? They got it cracking though, man. I hope a lot of y'all is tapping into that Aussie boxing on IG, man. They put up a lot of good work, a lot of fights we wouldn't normally get to see. You know what I'm saying? So, and they got some females down there doing their numbers too. So, big shout out to that whole scene. But yeah, man, he going up against
Terrell Gachet. Yes, sir. I like that. I you know what, bro? I like that fight. I like that card. To be honest with you, I would go to Cali for that. I would go to Cali for that card, bro.
I don't know about Goucher though, bro.
He just came off a nice victory.
Yeah, but he's like a big 147 to me though.
No, he always fought at 54 though.
I know, but I'm just saying he don't. You see how he
don't ever look bigger than anybody else.
That's my point. But he looked real solid, and I don't see it turn over in power. You see what I mean? Not in the fights I've seen him in. You know what I mean? Like he didn't look that great against that dude, you know, Trout. So, but Trout.
But I thought he beat Trout.
That's what I said. Neither one looked that great in that fight. You know what I mean?
But you gotta look at it though. I'm like, he should have got the decision against Trout. Now Lubin clearly beat him, but he had Lubin like almost out, like in the 10th round. And then he got Jamonte Clark about it. And you know we both like Jamonte. Clark.
Yeah, but
because I thought he beat Fundora. Huh?
We talking world class, bro. Zoo is world class competition.
But the thing is, though, we gonna find out if he.
He ain't really been punched in the mouth.
He ain't been punched in the mouth.
The Aussies will give you a test and test your heart. But will they test your skills as much? I think we will see that. But Goucher is not that slick, so he shouldn't be that hard to catch in his own right.
But the thing is, though, Terrell Goucher, he has the Olympic background and all that other stuff, so he got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we gonna find out. This is more about Tim Tszyu than Goucher. Like Goucher, we know what we getting. Like we know what we getting. He has a chance. He has a chance to either A, really perform like he did in the Jamonte Clark fight, or B, he could perform like he did in the Lubin fight and really stink the joint up. You really don't know what you're gonna get. He's consistently inconsistent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I said. To me, I look at it like the way I'm looking at this Barrios Thurman. There's political implications.
You said political implications? Explain that, bro.
Just the way you can kind of anticipate the way that the promotion and the networks is trying to move for the upcoming events towards the future. House Fighter, you know, the cupcake sort of but the name. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
are you saying Goucher is a cupcake?
Not per se that he per se is a cupcake. But if you're on the card and you're obviously the number one for one of those guys that is fighting in the undisputed scenario, the fight you are taking per se is not really a mandatory because he actually just took that, I do believe, and he won it. So he's just taking it for promotional sake. You know what I mean? Get his feet wet in a different hemisphere.
You know with this fight. If Tim Tszyu,
hold up, do you kind of get my crap?
I understand. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Like basically, out of all of the 154 guys that he could possibly take in between getting the world title fight, Terrell Gausha would be one of the guys I would take the chance against.
That's my point. So
right. No, I feel what you're saying. As far
chance, as is it really set? Are we going to see the best from Gausha? This is a business connection. You get pay-per-view here. I'm sure you get pay-per-view in Australia. So
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like I hear what you're saying. Like if you got to take a chance on one of these guys at 154, if I was running Tim Tszyu's career, I would give Terrell Gausha a call. And it's no disrespect. It's literally he's been inconsistent. He's been inconsistent.
You know who else I'm gonna call? No disrespect. I might have called the homie from the city too.
Nah.
J-Rock. You wouldn't have called J-Rock?
Nope. But the thing, I'm gonna tell you why though. I'm gonna tell you why, and I'm not just saying this because he's from the city.
Tszyu is a big 154.
Understood,
J-Rock
but
trouble with bigger fighters.
No, but J-Rock, the reason why he's having trouble is because he's actually 160 and he's been fighting at 154 his whole career. That's his problem. He's a huge 154. So the reason why I'm just saying the reason why I'm saying he would be the wrong guy to call is because when Terrell Gausha get hot, he's not like a out of this world fighter, right? J-Rock on his game though, if J-Rock's on his game, it's very few people that is touching J-Rock when he's on his game.
I hear you. I've been hearing you say that for a couple years, bro, and he ain't been on his game for a couple years, bro.
I've only said no. He's only since we've been talking about that. We had the J-Rock fight. I knew what was going on with the who did he fight when he lost in Philly? Rosario. So I knew what was going on before the Rosario fight.
Then he just came back and lost.
And he just came back and lost. But I haven't said anything about J-Rock.
No, but you saying it now. So
no, I'm saying but I'm saying you asked me if I was in Tim Tszyu's like camp, who would I call? I've seen J-Rock at the highest point. Like I've seen J-Rock at the highest point. I wouldn't roll the dice with a guy like that. I wouldn't roll the dice with a guy like that. Because Terrell, like this is the thing. Terrell Gausha could be on his A game and Tim Tszyu will still beat him. If J-Rock is on his A game, I can't say that's a guarantee. I can't say that's a guarantee.
You know where I can totally disagree with you? Mm-hmm. J-Rock can't take a punch, bro. He may be a solid fighter, being a solid boxer, having some skills and decent ring IQ, had nothing to do with them whiskers, bro. So
that's what I'm saying. But ask yourself the same question you asking me. Who would you take? Who would you rather fight? Would you rather fight Gausha or J-Rock?
I personally would rather fight J-Rock if I had a choice and I'm looking at the landscape of PBC money wise. If you telling me you got a fighter that's coming off a loss, saying, "Oh shit, I got an opportunity at a big name, and it's a half decent payday," they gonna take that fight and not really look at it as like I need this win. I'm going for this win. This is a big name.
Now, what I would say, where I would agree with you is that J-Rock is on the downside because he just lost the fight, long layoff, all this and all that. So for that reason, I would agree 100%. I'm talking more so like fighter for fighter, skill for skill. Terrell Gausha has the lesser of the skill, the lesser of the ability.
You know who I equate Terrell Gausha with? Ugas. Not much of a punch output. No real diversity to me. You know what I'm saying? not slick, foot wise, strong, very strong. We'll put some pressure on you.
Right.
But volume wise, he's not the type of big dude that's just hawking all round long. You feel me? So
and vlog, the one thing I will say, bro, it's kind of a debate that, you know, you can have with a lot of these PBC guys. Cause it's like it's hard to, you know, you want a 12 month, 16, 18-month layoff. You come back in the ring and you expect that guy to be looking the way he did, you know what I'm saying, a couple years ago, and he's like extra sharp. So if I'm looking at it for the right now, me personally, I would still, you know, take Gachet over J Rock. But I will say this though. If they believe Tim Zoo is that dude, if they believe he's that dude, he beats J Rock. If they believe he's that dude, he beats J Rock. So that's one of them fights. You'll find out whether Tim Zoo is that dude or not.
Yeah,
like that would be a statement. That'll be a statement fight.
I think either win will be a good win for him because it's not a necessary fight. So you just in general being willing to take it, you got to give him big respect, and it's a smart move because we know they kind of semi clamping down, so they still active in the fight game, but they not receiving the eyes per se ringside and that sort of view. So I think it's a very smart move by the camp. You know what I mean? They got baby bro down there, you know, about to start the thing. So he's still, you know, still going to be worked down there in Australia. But for the name that he has, and it's a good move. It's very smart business wise.
Yeah, I like
I'm pulling from it.
Yeah, I like the fight for Tim Zoo. I think is a perfect opponent. Even if he was to fight a J Rock after this, I feel like that's another good opponent for him because if you plan on beating a Jamel Charlo or Brian Castano, you got to beat a J Rock.
Nah,
you have to beat a J Rock,
bro. The dude is the WBO #1 contender. He's getting a title shot, bro.
Bro, listen, let me explain something to you. Erickson Lubin has been #1 in one of them
listen to me. Let me say this to respond. I hear what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Erickson Lubin doesn't have a fucking country behind him.
Understood. I understand that. But the thing is, like, yes, they're lining up. We can see the writing on the wall. Like they trying to line Tim Zoo up for that fight. But the thing is, with Tim Zoo, you're gonna find out, does his crew travel? Does his fan base travel? Because you can have a whole country behind you. Not all countries travel. So we gotta find that out too. You know what I'm saying? Like take like Ricky Hatton, for instance. His people travel.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Do you think it's working for Nico Walsh Ali or Nico Ali Walsh? Do you think it's working for him?
He's not out of the country dude.
I'm just asking a question.
Is it working? What do you mean? What's working for him?
Just what they doing with him. Do you think it's working?
No. I don't even understand the question compared to Zoo. Are we comparing this to Zoo?
The support you have doesn't necessarily always come from who you are. It can come from who you come from.
Well,
so
no,
we already knew Zoo was an international star. So his dad. So obviously his name has an international ring to it, just based on the lineage. And now with folks being able to see him.
But yeah, but that's an icing on the cake thing.
What's the icing on the cake thing?
Like his dad and his name, that's the icing on the cake. There's plenty of dudes that got their dad was legends, but they ended up being trash inside of the ring, so they didn't get no support.
Bro,
I can run off 5 names,
trash, bro. We already know he's not trash.
But that's my point. We don't know about Nico. We don't know about
we do. We know he fighting goddamn garbage men. I'm not impressed.
But that's the reason why I said we don't know about him. How you know about somebody if they fighting garbage men, bro?
Bro, I know that. No, I was asking you based on, okay, he is somebody that has sort of legendary name. along with the Zoo name being legendary. Maybe not on the same status because we know what Ali is to the world.
Correct.
We also know what Tim Zoo represented for Australia. So it's just, it's tomato, whatever. You feel me? But my point is, what he has going on is not the same because there's two way different levels in fight game. That's what I was going to say to rebut my own bringing up Ali. Like, you're talking two different levels in fight game. Zoo is proven and tested.
But that's what I'm saying. I didn't even, with that being said, that's why I didn't understand why you even brought Nico up.
I brought him up because sometimes you, like you said, you can have a name, but you be literally garbage. I get that.
Chavez Senior and Junior. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's not a guarantee, man. It's not a guarantee. Like, take Camacho. Camacho Jr. wasn't good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a lot of dudes that I can say, had a name, but they wasn't that nice. Like, what is it doing for Shane Mosley Jr.? Nothing.
He's a B-level guy for real.
He's like a C- dude, D+, like something like that. And ain't no disrespect to him.
I give him a B-. I give him a B-. He gonna make you earn a victory. You know what I mean?
But that's C- level. That's C-. That's C-. Yeah, so he's a C-. He's
because of his name.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, because of his name, but it hasn't helped him though, right? It hasn't helped. That name hasn't helped
who he's fighting. It'll help who he fights.
No, it helps him getting on TV.
No, I said it'll help who he fights. Meaning they get a victory against him. I be Shane.
I see what you're saying.
It does help and hurt.
Yeah, but there's a lot of dudes. There's a lot of dudes that got names or affiliations with names, and it don't help them because in the ring, that product still gotta be nice.
Yeah, and power don't always translate because
no, it don't.
What's the name? I fucks with my dude Julian Jackson and shit, but his son is not banging lights out like his dad was. The son is a decent boxer. He probably a better cook than he is a boxer. So big shout out to the Jackson family. But I get what my guy is saying. You could say the same thing about Magic Man. You know what I mean? Antonio Tarver Jr. He don't really got his dad height. He kind of don't jab like his dad. So you don't necessarily always do get the skills. You do get the name. So you
you get the name, and people gonna give them opportunities because of the name. If you got a name, you're gonna get opportunities for the rest of your life, whether you in a main event, co-main event, or you just on the card. Like, you're gonna always, like, Shane Mosley Jr. is gonna always get an opportunity because of his dad. Like, he may not like that, but that's just the honest truth of it. You know what I'm saying? So with Tim Zoo, if it's a perfect opportunity for PBC to find out how big this could actually go. Because he has a whole country behind him, but if his country don't travel, then they can't really cash out on Tim Zoo unless
that's what I mean with him. You putting him on pay-per-view because of the lockdown scenario. There's your eyeballs. Or do you have some link? Is there some sort of
that's what we got to find out.
Because that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're going.
A lot of times we don't know whether they're charging out there or not because he's not the main event. So I don't know.
Main, bro. He the co-main.
Yeah, but he's not the main though.
That's what I'm saying. But being on the card, you hype it up. They're going to know the scenario. Come on, they the fans.
I hear you. Check me out though. I hear you. Because he's not the main event, I don't know how much negotiating power they have in terms of TV as far as where he's from. I don't know how they're going to distribute that. You feel what I'm saying? Because he's the co-main. I don't know. That's something we actually, you know what? I don't know if the plug's still in here. I don't know if Dub's still in here, but that's I'll get with him. But that's something to
ask the plug, because that's something to ask the plug, expertise.
So if he was a main event, then that's something completely different.
How is that completely different?
Because he's the main event billing, then he's a part of the main budget, which means he can control the TV rights and all that for his country. That's how Manny was getting so much bread.
If
That's how Ricky was getting so much bread.
They slipped him in. This wasn't part of the
No,
original
understood.
plan.
I'm talking about
So
for future
somehow,
reference.
that's what I'm saying. So somehow something's developed to where it's profitable to add him to this card.
Well, the thing is it's profitable because they're expecting for Jermell Charlo to win. So Jermell Charlo needs an opponent.
I'm talking about the card in itself. Like, okay, we add Zoo to the card. That makes the card elevate a profit level, elevate an eyeball level.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Like if I was running the card, I would add Tim Zoo as well. Like, yeah, like that's a no-brainer. What I'm saying is that's a good business move in terms of that card, but it's a good business move in terms of PBC, period. Because if Jermell Charlo beats Brian Castano, he needs an opponent. He needs a fresh face, a new opponent. Tim Zoo is that guy.
Oh yeah, but why not? No, but either one does, really, bro. I'm not. Who? Either one, Castano or Charlo. I wouldn't say it's just Jermell Charlo. Castano would need a good opponent, an international opponent.
But the thing is, nobody's seen Castano against nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about on the PBC side. On the PBC side, he hasn't been in with nobody,
bro. Everybody,
I understand that, but they names though. Jermell has been in the ring with almost all of them dudes except for Jared Hurd.
That's my point. So, that's what I mean. There's only a couple left for Castano. I'm not going back. No, I'm saying, look, if you're the undisputed champ and you're part of the network, you're part of the negotiation for your next fight. If I'm him, I don't think I'm reaching back to to the boy from goddamn the cop dude, Jason Rosario. I'm not reaching back to him. I'm not fighting a small Lubin, which is probably a loss if you get outboxed. So, but I think he's stronger. He's gonna get Lubin. He's gonna clip Lubin and get Lubin out of there. I don't know, bro. I don't see why Castano and Zoo is not super duper big stage.
It's not going to be. The only way it'll be super duper big stage is unless he go out there to Australia. Then it'll be super duper. Castano don't have no fan base. He don't have no country. He don't have no state. He don't have no city. He don't have no fan base.
Damn, that's terrible.
So where's the super stage?
I beg to differ. You, man, them motherfuckers on Instagram and Twitter and all of that, man, he sound like he got a lot of fans out there.
That's in social media world though. We talking about who gonna pay that $1 to go see Castano. I'm keeping it a bean. What fight is he, bro? What fight?
Shane in this motherfucker?
No, listen. Shane to say stuff just to be saying it. I'm saying it with like actual facts. When has Castano been the main guy, the main billing on the card, and the house was packed? Just give me one.
He got his career so short, bro. You act like he done had 25 plus fights,
bro. But that goes further to my point. So not only does he not have a country, don't have a state, he don't have a city. On top of that, his career hasn't been that long in terms of fights.
You don't have a country. What the fuck? How you say that,
bro? Who supports Castano? That's what I'm asking you.
I'm asking you that.
I don't know where he's from. God, I know they don't come. I know they don't come see his fights though. I know that much, bro. But I'm saying all of this because you said you don't understand why Castano and Tim Zoo is not a big time fight. You said that. So I'm just
from the Zoo side, from the Zoo name. Yes, I still think
from the Zoo name
as big as Charlo Castano.
But the thing is, it's not. They're not trying to find out from a business point for Tim Zoo. They're trying to find out from a business point for Jermell. If Jermell wins that fight, right? So let's just say, right, that fight's in California, right?
Yeah. See now, when you look at the political landscape, to me, that's looking at it from a political position, right? And saying, okay, this is what they'll do based on this fighter moving forward. I get your point. And you're also trying to find out if Charlo really sells or tell you something more about upgrading numbers for Big Charlo in the Canelo situation. So, you know what I mean? If you know, like I think that just helps work all around towards the future if Charlo is able to unify, become undisputed. I think a fresh name will work. I get it. I get it. So absolutely. I know you're there leaning that way. So hopefully no slip ups. You don't get clipped, because anything can happen in boxing.
How many of them dudes can you actually recycle at 154?
Right now, to me, just Lubin.
Exactly.
I think he's the only clear dude that hasn't been
out of that bunch. So out of that bunch, everybody else has been mopped.
Yeah,
J-Rock has been mopped. Hurd has been mopped.
Yeah, even this
Tony
dude,
Harrison,
Goucher
been mopped.
Tony
Harrison has been mopped. Like all of the guys that were supposed to be it at 154, they've all fought each other. They've all been mopped.
I ain't gonna lie. This boy Ramos' nephew is a fucking problem.
But he's a new cat. He a new cat. He not a part of that. He not a part of that
J-Rock
group.
No, that's what I'm just saying. Just as far as like there's
the new crop. You talking about the new crop?
Yeah, it's bringing up.
No, the new crop is there. Like Tim Tszyu is there. Ramos' nephew was there. Fundora is there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a couple guys.
The dude Fundora just lost to still there because he showed up. That boy from Eastern Europe. What's his fucking name and shit? God damn it. Make me look this dude up. He actually did good against Fedora. That was a fucking
you talking about his last opponent. Yeah. He did real good. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's a couple dudes at 54, but they need fresh names though. Like let's just say Jamel Charlo wins, right? You can't put him up against J-Rock. Nobody wants to see that. He just beat Jason Rosario. Hurd just lost, so nobody wants to see that. Then Tony Harrison, they already done fought twice and they beat him definitively in the second fight. Who else is there for him to fight outside of a fresh name? And he beat Lubin already.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So he is the fresh name. Tim Tszyu is a fresh name.
Don't force the issue though, man. Don't force the issue. You don't want to force that scenario as far as having any judge. No, I'm just saying, you got your house scenario. This is a house fighter. We know how it go. You get a judge or two, throw around here, throw around there that was close this way or that way, and things not looking so good. And next thing you know, you trying to set up this super fight. No, I'm just saying, as a promotion, you get the building this plan in your head.
They good either way. They good. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like they're good either way. If Castano wins,
but you're not. You just that's what I mean. So now you kind of contradicting you saying Castano wouldn't be that guy for PBC.
No, you said from a political standpoint. I'm saying they're all under the same umbrella. So politics,
I understand that, but doesn't mean like we were saying, doesn't mean you're the bag. Just because you're under that umbrella don't mean you're the bag for that umbrella.
Right. But that's why I said this fight, they have to find out what can Tim Tszyu bring to the table. That's why I said we have to find out from the plug what does he have TV rights? Do they travel?
Right, we basically agreeing with each other, and it's almost like you ain't listening to the points I was making because we falling.
No, right I'm with you. I'm with you. No, I'm with you. Like I'm not disagreeing at all. What I'm saying is Tim Tszyu, in order for them to find out what kind of like pull he actually has in terms of being quote unquote the bag, they need to put him in a main event setting to find out. It's hard to find out under quote.
No, it's not, bro. No, it's not, bro. You could tell what percentage of fans is looking from Australia by him being on that card. Yes,
but I'm not talking about that, bro. I'm not talking about that. The TV part is understandable. I'm not talking about that.
That's what it's based on.
No, but listen to me. If Brian Castano or Jamel Charlo wins, Tim Tszyu has to come see them. They're not going out there to him. So they have to find out how many of Tszyu's people is actually traveling, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, that's not untrue, bro. They're not. This is not old school boxing where you're making your money with fannies in the seats. This is new age boxing with streams and pay-per-view numbers. How many people clicking the buy button, bro?
Bro, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna walk down your street. Because we getting to the same point. We just on two different streets. I'm gonna walk down your street with this one. Even with the TV rights, Al and them still gotta negotiate the TV rights. So they gotta throw him a bone before they can get the TV rights.
This is the bone. They're setting it up. That's what I mean. They're setting it up.
But that's what I'm saying.
Him to this card.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. If they put him, that's what I'm saying. If they put him under a main event billing and they set up the TV rights for him being a main event on a PBC card and is not Charlo, they can actually track it and see how much numbers they can actually do. And if he's doing killer numbers, if Jamel Charlo wins or Castano wins, they can know how much.
That's what I'm saying. That's where I disagree,
bro. But I just broke it down from your side of the street, from the TV side. I ain't talk about fannies in the seats or nothing.
Yeah, but you're saying from a main event point of view. I'm just saying from being on the card in itself, they can tell what his draw is. And then again,
California, that's what I'm saying. In California, yeah, you can find out, but the only way they're gonna be able to find out if they think about it, he's a co-main, right? Let's just say he's a co-main. Let's just say the plug hit us up later on and say, yo, they have no TV deal for Tim Tszyu in Australia for this fight, right? That takes the TV portion out of it. Right? They have no TV deal, so there's no way to track it. So the only thing we have to track is how many fannies is he putting in the seats.
That's not for somebody that's international, bro, and it's his first fight here,
bro,
and it's his last minute.
Bro, but that's what you're not listening to me, bro.
I'm listening to you.
No, bro, listen. You're proving my point. It's the last minute. Did you not just say it was the last minute?
Yeah, but the thing, that's what I'm saying. I'm leaning with what I'm saying. They put him on last minute because obviously there's something going on with being able to get some eyeballs from Australia on this particular card.
So you're saying that they have a TV deal right now? You believe that?
It would make no sense for them not to have a TV deal, bro. They're still fighting in Australia, regardless of whether they're fannies in the seats.
Eve, let's take your scenario. Let's take your scenario, and they have a TV deal. Then we're right back at the same place. We right back at the same place, bro.
What's that place?
The same place. We'll be able to. If he has a TV deal with Tim Tszyu in Australia, then we'll be able to find out in this fight what kind of numbers he can pull. That's my whole point, bro. That's my whole point.
Pull numbers, though, bro. That's why I understand why when y'all Australia support their fighters, bro. Australia,
actually, his last fight ain't do big numbers.
The card didn't do big numbers. It was a terrible card.
Regardless.
No.
They come out. No, Australia, bro. Australia is similar to how the UK get down when they come down and supporting their guys. They don't care what the card look like. When they out there to support their guy, they're gonna support it. So I'll meet you in the middle. If they put Tim Tszyu on the card against Terrell Gausha because they got a TV deal with Australia, then we're gonna find out what kind of numbers he's pulling. We can agree on that, right?
Yeah.
So we should know. We should know.
Yeah, we'll find out.
We'll find out. But if they don't have a TV deal, then they still need to put him on another card to find out what kind of numbers. Okay, all right. We in the same place. Number one Grinder back said tomorrow night I'm doing a special boxing live breaking down matches on my channel. Okay, cool. Said come through. Great job, brothers. Kiki in the building. What is going on with you? I think that's a real good card. Is that regular TV?
What the
Charlo?
That's pay-per-view, man. What's wrong with you?
They said it's pay-per-view. I didn't see whether they said it was pay-per-view or not.
Man, that better be pay-per-view. I wouldn't watch it if it's on regular TV. That is disrespectful. It's undisputed.
Bro, you saying that like the last one was pay-per-view.
No, I can understand the last one not being pay-per-view. As you said, Castano ain't got nobody behind him. But I do believe, based on the support from these social media platforms, that you might got a little something. And I think that's pay-per-view. You can't put Tim Tszyu on no regular card. This is an international star. Don't be disrespectful. I'm just playing.
Hold on, bro.
I don't know. I hope it's pay-per-view. I think they've earned it. Both Charlos have earned it. The plug.
It's not pay-per-view. It's not pay-per-view. I'm reading.
Yet.
It's not pay-per-view.
It's not pay-per-view yet. Yet. These things change. Once the steam gets going.
Nah, bro. Let me tell you something. That card is going down next month. That thing not pay-per-view, bro. That thing not pay-per-view. I might want to come out there for that fight, bro.
Man,
you coming out to LA, bro?
Man, I ain't going. That shit ain't pay-per-view, man. That's
why would you want to pay for it though?
Because this is undisputed. This
understand
Charlo,
that,
baby.
But you watched it the last time for free.
No, I did not pay my cable bill. What you talking about? That shit ain't free, nigga. I got no bootleg, nigga. What is this? 88?
I ain't talking about that.
Kiki,
what's going on, bro? What's going on with you? Yo, that is hilarious, yo. That is hilarious, man. We got crazy fights this weekend, man. Tim Tszyu. That's a stacked card, man. I like that card, man. Like Charlo Castano, Tim Tszyu, Gachet. To be honest with you, I would have rather the Tim Tszyu, J-Rock or somebody alone. Hey, you know what? Tim Tszyu, Jared Hurd would have been a good fight. That'd have been a good fight if they really wanted to showcase him. Because you know, Hurd is not good defensively, so he gonna be able to showcase all his offense.
Hurd not good at that weight class, bro. You cutting too much, bro.
He ain't good at 160 neither. He ain't good at 160 neither.
I mean, you ain't settled in at the weight. Fought the right opponents. Get your engine going.
But that's what I'm saying. When them dudes is out for 18 months, almost 2 years, you can't have those type of fights. They throw them into deep water.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Let me be honest. Silk sheets, bro.
No, all of them, bro. Sheets. You think of the top fighters in PBC who don't have silk sheets,
bro? Because they
a problem. Like they a problem right now. Like they a problem. I know people love PBC. I know people love PBC, but a lot of they dudes got silk sheets, man. A lot of them dudes got silk sheets, bro. Listen, J-Rock got them silk sheets. Jared Hurd got them silk sheets. I ain't gonna fraud. I can't say Tony Harrison. He went through a lot of family stuff. But you know, Jason Rosario got them silk sheets. There's a lot of them names at 154 and just in PBC period, silk sheets. Silk sheets, man. So I'm hoping Tim Tszyu go in there, do his thing. And I would love to see Jermell Charlo and Tim Tszyu. That'd be a great matchup. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I hope Tszyu fans travel. Because if they travel like Ricky Hatton's fans travel. Oh man.
Crocodile Dundee made it over here, man. His grandkids and them can make it over here.
You is stupid. You is stupid, man. You know what? We need to go live tomorrow.
I've been on this joint for 2 hours, nigga.
No, we getting ready to jump up off this joint. We usually don't be on Fridays because we done had a rough week. Well, I had a rough week.
No, I got some shit going on tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an appearance on here tomorrow. I don't know how long. Shane is traveling to parts unknown, so I might be dolo up in this joint. But it will be a show tomorrow. Big shout out to VP for getting the show started. You know the thing that's funny about Shane, yo? He gets on here. He's like, he's absolutely terrible. Blah 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 blah. So I told him, I said, bro, can you start the live? I said I'm gonna be late. So I announced that I was gonna be late. So he says okay, and then he sends me a message like, "Oh no, I'm gonna be late too." I'm like,
no, bro.
I said at least I announced it. Like
even worse than that, bro. He jumped in, he bumping his gums. I'm down in the corner, in the shadows. He's going, I ain't even see you. Like, nigga, you off that grapes, nigga. You think I be smoking, nigga?
Them grapes is absolutely crazy. Like, them grapes is crazy. So number one grinder, you had to let me know what time. If the time is good, I'll definitely jump on. That's not a problem. Kiki, what's up with you? That's how I do a roll call real quick if we get up out of here. Will Stokes, L-Dub. Toby was in the building. Big shout out to Toby. Conrad. Second Ezra. T. Finney.
Yeah, you know the
Yeah.
usuals.
Yeah,
We get
usual
our new
suspect.
suspects
Oh
on
yeah.
the way back.
Luis Payan.
Yeah,
What's going on with
that
you?
was my old nemesis.
Yeah, old nemesis back up in here, man. Keeping it
Yeah.
cracking up in the building. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I told him in the private chat. I said they had me late like a baby mama's period. I was like,
yeah, for sure. But vlog again, congrats on the 1K.
yeah, we
Give
still
me your
moving.
give me your social media, good brother.
Man, I'm on boxing #1 STVLOG vlog on the gram, man. Great post.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? All over the place. I'm on Twitter, as you see it on the screen, boxing the word first vlog. And I'm just working in these streets, man. Got a new article coming up. Obviously, reaction article on a couple little fights. Obviously, my guy Abel and his family, and I'm gonna tap in on the pin game. I did the interview, so if y'all haven't had a chance to tap into that interview, look that up. It's on the channel. You feel me? So again, man, salute to everybody that's hitting that sub button and jumping in them comments and giving me some feedback. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I actually I'm riding the boxing first vlog wave, man. My channel was even gotten some subs and all that since Shakur came through and
Yeah.
did what
Big
he was
salute
supposed
to
to
the
do.
little homie. You know what I mean? You see,
Big
we out
salute
here
to the
chopping
homie.
good game though. He had to chime in, even though if he thought it was cap, he had to chime in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at 75. I'm at 7,500, 75.25, man. That's a good number. I'm hunting for I'm hunting for 8 racks. Hunting for
Yeah,
8 racks right now. Like,
I'm on the ISO with the rocket trying to hunt down 2 stacks. So
yeah, man. Yeah, we got
moving.
Yeah, absolutely, man. VP Shane is at Ice Cold VP. That's his new nickname, Ice Cold VP.
Yeah, he cold-hearted.
That dude is so cold hearted, man. That's I_M Shane, the #1 on Instagram. If you want to feel the ice coldness, go visit him there. I'm all over the place, man. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, G5Jeff TV, website G5JeffTV.com. Go register for the Prediction Fantasy League. $500 winner, $550. Excuse me, $550. Winner of the actual league. We actually supposed to have a promotion right now. Whoever gets the most predictions correct on Saturday, I get $1.25 from me via Cash App. But our good friend Mr. Ice Cold has not sent me over the poster. So
I'm on it first thing in the morning. I've been scrubbing the league all day. So
for sure. But it's supposed to be a specific poster for the
I
festivities for Saturday. So we gotta I gotta he going to do that on the train or whatever he on. You know what I'm saying? Vlog got articles up. You can check them on G5JeffTV.com. Google News. I just penned one earlier today. Because I'm executive. I'm not going through ice cold channels. I will drop that thing myself. So which I'm probably gonna have to start doing anyway. But I'm gonna drop that joint myself, man. So that'll be up probably tomorrow. But we got a lot going on. Kiki said, "Congratulations, vlog."
Thank you, love.
Hey, listen, we need one of them drinks. I'll never remember the drink that
French Connection.
The French Connection. Yeah, my memory is shot, bro. Yeah, we gotta come down there, get a French Connection, for my man vlog.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely gotta do that.
We're gonna link up when the weather get right. You know what I mean? It's cold in this world right now. So as soon as the weather get right, we're gonna get in this win.
Yeah, we're gonna be right down there for sure, man. So listen, on behalf of Ice Cold VP, she said, just say the word. That's what I'm talking about. On behalf of Ice Cold VP, and she said, I hate snow and ice. I can't stand Kiki. We just had like 6 inches of snow, but it was a bunch of rain, so it's almost all gone.
Hey, I ain't been back to the city.
He in Arizona. He ain't been back in the city since God knows how long.
88. I mean, I've been home since then, but on some live, man, as soon as it get cold, I'm in the wind like a fart.
He is out. For real. You know what I'm saying? On behalf of Ice Cold VP. We gonna get a soft drink. We gonna get a soft drink sponsorship after Shane, or a beer sponsorship. Ice cold Shane edition, some brew or something.
He was trying to break emotional bases today too. I'm like, take it easy. We just started the live, little homie.
He I don't know. Hold on. He said y'all hit me up on the back end. We got you for sure. That young kid got emotional issues, man. He got emotional issues, man. But listen, on behalf of Ice Cold VP, Boxing First Vlog, aka the General, aka Blunt, aka Blunt Bayless, aka Mr. 1K, and G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru, on behalf of the staff, we will be back tomorrow. Get with you.
All right.